and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. I'm Faye.
I'm Simon.
And together we are resellers selling mainly on eBay and Amazon.
In this video we're going straight into sales from in here in the barn, and coming up later at the end of the video we've been asked how we pack our artwork, our pictures and paintings, so I filmed a couple of those and they will be at the end of this video. We hope that's useful, might just make you think it's not as scary as you might think it is.
Knowing Simon doesn't get fazed by packing pretty much anything, it means I can just buy what I want, and that includes all sizes and all types of art, which I have done. Now for some sales in here. Crate 15.
Yes.
Vintage Bohemia Czechoslovakia bowls, 5 of them. They're like fruit dessert soup bowl size. That's those. They've got fruit in them, I think. They cost a total of 57p and sold for £7 and 2p plus post in 3.5 months. They were from auction. Then we've got some Christmas decorations. These are vintage Woolworths Christmas tree decorations, 6 of them. They're bells, like decoupage style, and they cost 28p and sold for £17.99.
Well, look, they were originally £3.69.
Oh, and they sold within a month. Then we've got crate 1.
Yeah.
A vintage Palissy vanity set. So there's 4 things in this set, sort of trinket dishes and pots. They're floral with foxgloves on them. That's it. Look at my stack there. There's 4 different pots there, like a little dish, a pot, a bigger pot and a smaller pot. They cost a total of 28p. They came in the same lot as the Christmas decks, and they sold within a month for £19.99 plus post. Then we have crate 3. This is as old as you. It's a Wedgwood 1977 calendar plate with Tinutio Aztec pattern.
One of those.
There we go. That cost 25p from auction. Sold within about 9 months for £11.99. Crate 32.
Yeah.
Vintage Paul Pottery Parkstone cup saucer side plates. 5 of them. The 5 trios. It's a big tower. No. Oh, is that it?
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, sorry. That lot there cost a grand total of 74p. Sold for £18.74. Within 2 months. It's from auction. It's going to Japan via GSP to a repeat buyer.
And they asked if they could be packed well.
Yes.
Which is
Your middle
a
name?
little bit worried because yeah, it is. I was down to my last centimetre of brown tape, but 48 more arrived
This morning.
today.
Art 17.
Yeah.
All these flavors.
Very nice.
This is a Vernon Ward original vintage print called Prelude to Spring from 1951. That cost £1.44 and sold within a couple of weeks for within a week for £26.99 plus post.
Art dealers now.
Also got these 2 wooden panels. These were in a lot that was given to me by a fellow reseller, someone who watches our videos, someone that we bump into regularly. He got a load of stuff from auction, bid on it because he wanted one thing in the lot and was left with all this toot, and he was going to get rid of it. Bumped into me and said, did I want it? And I said, yes please, and I really appreciated it, so thank you. You know who you are. And this is a pair of wooden panels, sort of carved, architectural. Someone messaged and said they'd be perfect for his gypsy caravan that he's doing up. So they sold for £25 within 24 hours. And in the same lot was this. It's a vintage Selma London cup, musical instrument thing. You stick it in the end of a trumpet. And I put, it's old, it's dusty, it's dented. It is what it is. There's no sugarcoating it. They were my exact words. And someone bought it within 24 hours for £9.99 plus post. And it's going GSP to America. We have got this Vernon Ward original vintage print Roses and Delphiniums from 1950. Framed, going out today. That cost £1.44. And that sold for £29.99 plus post. Then we've got this vintage original oil painting on canvas, signed by something I couldn't make out, and it's got
very helpful.
Yeah, it's got a post box, a house, framed. That cost £1.44 and also sold for £29.99 plus post. Sold within a week. And this one's going GSP to Greece. Then we have this bundle of unsorted bulk items. Job lot, 5.4 kilos, stock hit clearance, household, DIY.
Auction fodder.
Yeah, auction fodder. That cost a penny because I didn't really bother counting it. I just assigned the cost to other stuff at the time, and that's going to a repeat buyer for £14.99 plus post, so thank you very much to the repeat buyer. Then we've got this vintage Royal Worcester Evesham Gold souffle dish, 7 inches. That costs 28p, sold within a month for £15.49.
Just for anyone that doesn't know, Evesham Gold is the one with the gold rim round it. You see it on cups and saucers, plates and all the rest of it. And there's Evesham Vale, which is green, and there are some others, I think. Last time I said this in a video, I think a couple of people chimed in with a couple of other options. But yeah, that's Evesham Gold.
What's interesting about this is we've got another one for sale that we've had for far longer.
Oh,
Same
really?
price.
Really?
I did sell similar on it, and it's still for sale. And then we've got this Danbury Mint Hawker Siddeley Harrier Tankard Graham Buckley, cost 45p, sold in 6.5 months for £12.49, and that came from auction. And then we've got these Not Your Daughter's jeans. They were listed on the other side. I think they cost £6 max and sold for 20 in about a month. Home.
Yeah.
Fireplace miniature mantelpiece thing made of resiny plastic that you bundled together, all of them, so you didn't think they'd sell. We've sold one. This is the second one to sell.
Fireplace.
That's it. That cost 28p and sold for £6 plus post within a month. And also in there we've got the Midland Bank Limited Taylor Law money box with no key. It's like green, looks like a book. That also cost 28p. That's from the same lot. Sold within a month for £7.49 plus post. Crate 4.
Yeah.
Willow Tree, Spirit of Giving and Hope Lifts Us Up figurines. 2 of them. They'll be wrapped together. Both by Susan Lordy. And this has a combined cost price of 28p. So again, from the same lot as the other 2 things. Sold for £12 within 2 months. Then we have the printer cartridge, a genuine HP 903 XL black ink cartridge. Cost 50p 3 days ago and sold for £19.99. That was from a charity shop. Crate 27.
Yes.
Vintage green glass plate, round, glows under UV lights.
Huge contenders. Is it that small one?
No.
Is it the big one?
Oh, hang on. It's not the one in your hand.
So the
I
big,
don't think.
sort of, the big splattery thing.
I have no idea without looking at it. Show me that.
Is it like
29 centimetres. Yeah, it's the bigger one. That cost 10p from auction, and that sold for £10 plus post within 2 months.
uranium glass?
Yes. Then we've got crate 10.
Yeah.
A ceramic jug, white, with spring flowers and bluebells and stuff on it. Modern, not vintage. There we go. That cost £3.46 and sold for £6.85 plus post. I think that was in with the limited edition Emma Bridgewater mugs, hence the high cost price for the other stuff.
Decoration only.
Oh yes, I'll probably put that in there. And that sold within 4 months. And then we have these Goosebumps books that we got from a garage sale. 21 of them. There's a mix of the original and then the Series 2000. Yeah. So it wasn't as good as we thought to start with, but they cost £5 and sold for £24.18 within 2 months.
So one thing we get asked quite a lot is what is the best way to package art? Now I'm not sure I can tell you the best way, but I can tell you how we do it. So I have a picture here. Really the first thing I want to know is how big is this? Is this going to be a small parcel or a medium parcel with Royal Mail? It's currently over 45 centimetres and under 61. So it's going to be a medium parcel. The reason I check that first is just because it gives me an idea of how much packaging room I've got to play with. For example, if this was like starting at 35 centimetres, then while I'm packing it, I really want to be trying to keep it under 45 centimeters to keep it in the small parcel bracket. But this one is over 45, well under 61, so it's going to be a medium. Just means I can allow a little bit of extra packaging if I need it. Now this picture sold for something like £20. I give all our parcels the same treatment to a degree, but if we're selling items that are like 60, 70, 80 pounds, then I'll probably go to a little bit more effort just to reduce the risk. Nobody wants to have to do a refund. Nobody wants to have to do a refund if something gets damaged in the post. I've worked out what size it is. Next thing I'm going to look at is, has it got glass or plastic, like Perspex over the picture. This has got Perspex, so it just means I'm going to protect that quite well before I do anything else. So for that, I'm just going to put like a cardboard plate over the picture, over the Perspex part, and put a bit of bubble wrap around that. Okay, so I'll just cut 2 bits of card so it's nice and thick, and that will be just secured there. Just to keep that in place, I'm going to wrap that in bubble wrap. So there we go, I've got the cardboard in front of the Perspex, I've got bubble wrap all the way around now. Now I'm going to put this in more cardboard. So I've done the ends just to make sure, so all edges, all corners are protected. Literally just wrapped a bit of card round. The beauty of putting another layer of bubble wrap around it really is because this is going to go in a bag, and you know, sharp corners of cardboard can split bags, so having like a little layer of bubble wrap round does make a difference. I used about 4 meters of bubble wrap, that is around about 50p. Cardboard we get for free from our neighbours, and we use a bit of tape, probably 5p worth, something like that. So not too bad in terms of cost. And then I get these big eBay bags. We use the voucher every month to contribute towards the cost of those. Last thing I'll do is tape all the way around the edge, just like that, and that's done. And the reason I like to tape around the edge is because I just hate sort of flappy bits on packages personally. So that is how I wrap that particular picture. Got another one to show you. This is a wood block printed picture. It's got to go out today, and I thought I'd show you how I'm going to pack this one. Pretty similar to the last. So first thing I'm going to do is check, is there Perspex or glass? There's Perspex there, so I'm going to protect that face a little bit more than if there wasn't Perspex there. Next thing I'm going to do is just check the measurements of this. It's over 45 centimeters. It's just over 50, in fact, centimeters on the longest edge, which means it's going to go into the medium parcel bracket. The reason I check that is because if it's sort of, you know, 40, then I'll be careful how much I put around the edge. But this is already starting in the medium. It's going to finish in the medium with Royal Mail. Next, I'm going to put some cardboard on the face, so over the Perspex, just to make sure that there's some padding there. I'm then going to put a layer or 2 of bubble wrap over that. So I've just secured that cardboard with some tape. Because the picture's already wrapped, it means that I can tape round, because we've already got it in the plastic wrap. Obviously you wouldn't want any tape to touch the frame or the picture itself. Then I've got sort of 4 layers of small bubble wrap. Just going to place that over the front, so that's protecting the Perspex. Something I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last clip, but the hanging sort of brackets, I take those off because it just kind of, you know, makes it more of an awkward shape. So I take those off, put them in a little bit of bubble wrap, and I'll tuck it under here. Just taking that off. We actually take them off before we wrap them now, but this is one of the earlier ones that we didn't. So I'm just going to pop that in a little envelope. And because the back of the picture is soft, it's not like a hardboard, I'm just going to put that in a little bit of bubble wrap to make sure it doesn't press through. I'm happy with that. I've just tucked it in there. I've gone round with a couple of lengths of clear wrap. Okay, so that's the bubble wrap attached Perspex side, just to give it some cushioning. I'm now going to wrap that in cardboard. So that's wrapped in cardboard. Just going to put a couple of layers of bubble wrap around that. Here we go. And that's going to go in an eBay bag. And then I've gone around the edges with tape, just as I like to do. Gives it a bit of extra protection from bumps and tears. Hope that was enjoyable for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.